on the outside of a dilapidated building.
That the marker washed away.
Yeah, the marker.
You could go ahead and move your head a little bit further away. Maybe not scream into the mic, Nick.
Sorry.
Yeah, for all you listening, we're moving. Not sure if that's the word on the street yet, but that's the official. I guess it's the official announcement.
And anyone who was watching from the beginning got to see some amazing footage.
Oh yes,
by our top-notch producer Graham Collin.
Yep. Kudos. Very well done.
It's amazing.
So, do you want to tell everyone where the new space is going to be?
Our new location is going to be 526 North Market Street. So right up on top of the, right up on top. We're going to be the, I don't know. Are we going to be the starting point or?
Maybe the new starting point.
Maybe
downtown.
The new starting point. Well, I mean, there's some classic places up there. Can't forget about Guido's, Cafe 611, Lucky Corner.
Yes, Lucky Corners loved. Colin loves Guido's. That's where he goes.
So do I.
Thank you.
That's our spot. That's our late night spot.
Yeah, but you never come when my band plays. What? The goodness gracious.
Well, do you guys open or headline or?
Of course he's a
you
headliner.
You guys play at like 7?
Everything. No, it's like 10. I remember specifically the last time we played, I ran into you and said, "Hey, we're at Guido's night." You said, "Oh, cool. I get off. I'll be there. I'll see you there."
I think I have. I think
do you
I
know
have
if Keith came?
Narcolepsy.
Okay.
I get off work and I'm like.
But yeah, we're pretty excited to be up on that end of town. Now Keith has no excuse not to go see Colin's band.
Oh, this is true.
He can go right across the street.
When do you open?
I mean, we're anticipating March, April timeframe. We don't know how smooth things are going to go.
2018 or 2019?
2012.
Oh, okay.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. 2022. No, we're hoping 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
So why are you moving? What initiated this quest?
I guess the great following and the awesome fans of Frederick that have helped us grow our business.
So you've outgrown your current brewery.
Yeah. We got no space for more tanks. We're currently in a pretty small production capacity, so it's time to step up.
We're definitely going to miss our current building because it has a really nice feel inside there. That I don't know. I think that's the reason why a lot of people like to come there as well, because of the atmosphere.
I've had a couple people comment that they really hope you don't lose the dive bar chic atmosphere that you have going on right now.
Shabby chic, it's dive bar chic. Is that what they're calling it?
So what that means is Keith and I will do all the construction, so it looks like that.
Dude, are we trendsetters?
I think so. You just be terrible at something and people like it.
Just leave the existing countertop that was in the old restaurant with a hole in it. People.
Yeah, just move that over.
I think we're going to take that, actually. Yeah. Maybe for our office.
So your current how large is your current location?
The current location, the whole building is under 2,000 square feet.
And the new one?
Just under 10,000 square feet.
So rough math, that's like
5 times bigger.
10,000 times bigger?
Yeah, 10,000, yeah. Yeah, we're looking forward to the move.
Way.
Yeah, we're looking forward to the move.
In your current production, you're using a 3-barrel system, right?
We have a 1.5 barrel all-electric
double
that we built ourselves, and we double batch into 3-barrel fermenters every time.
That's what I was thinking. Okay.
We single batched maybe for the first 2 months when we opened. We have double brewed every day since we've been open, and it's a long day. Every day is a long day.
So what are you going to have at the new location?
We are having a 10-barrel brew house built by SS Brewtech out in California. So they're wrapping up the brew house here pretty shortly and putting it on a truck and getting it out to us. So we're excited to have it.
Are you guys going to do a lot of the build out yourselves again?
Wherever we can. I mean, we're still pretty busy at the current location. So wherever we can. If we want to keep the taste room looking the same, we'll probably do most of the work in there because it'll look terrible.
It'll be fitting. No, we've got some architectural plans finishing up this week, and then we're bringing on a GC, Phil Gamble from Commercial Building Contractors. He did great work for Dragon Distillery and a few other places around town. So had him come into the space. He was really excited about the project, and was actually offering a bunch of cool ideas like right off the bat. So he's pretty pumped to come on board. So
Nice.
yeah,
And there will be skee ball.
if we can find an affordable one.
Yeah,
There is basketball though. 2-year party. We got a little.
Oh, and his little arcade
Yeah,
style.
yeah.
So the current space, if people got to see the video, you come in off of Market. That's where the tasting room will be,
Correct.
which is what basically the size of your
Yep.
entire
Yep.
building
Yep.
right now.
Yep.
And then you go back into just a humongous open space. And that's going to be a mixture of overflow tasting room and production. Is that correct?
Yeah. The idea is to kind of have an open warehouse. We're going to have all of our brewing and production back there, but we're going to try and keep it as open as possible. So it's just, just wide open.
And we'll have enough space to have private events as well. So if you wanted to have a birthday party, you and your 3 friends could come and rent that room out.
We'd have more than enough room.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll put that on the calendar for next year.
Sounds good.
What about bands? Think you'll ever have bands?
We're really pushing for that.
Is that a permitting thing or just being able to set the space up for it?
Both.
Oh.
He's got the music background, so he knows how to set up a stage and acoustic.
Don't even need a stage. Let the boys play.
Okay, let the boys
Yeah.
play.
Let them play. Let them play.
Colin, you've been very silent so far.
You've dominated this.
Lovers quarrel.
Do you have anything you want to ask them
DC,
about their new location?
Dominating Chris.
Do you have any?
So it'll be in the spring. You guys you may or may not host bands. You may or may have a skee ball. Will you have food?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, good question, Steve.
That is a good question.
That's why I cued you. I knew you'd have something amazing to ask.
Yeah, we're trying to work out some cool spaces for food trucks to park. Currently, they could park on Market for a few hours, but there's time constraints and historic preservation commission things.
That'd be kind of cool, though, to have like a food truck out on Market for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And then that'd be really cool.
I'm not sure that's been a thing,
Yeah.
but
You guys sell like chips,
yeah, we got some chips.
Okay.
We got some chips and peanuts.
pretzels?
We're not really too keen
Beer
on pretzels.
pretzels? No.
Nah.
What kind of chips?
This is riveting.
Any kind of flavors
This
you
is
could
exactly
think of.
what I had in mind for our
Deep
1 year
River
anniversary.
from McCutcheon's. They're
Did you guys own the building that you're in now?
mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope.
So you can just go whenever you want.
Well, not whenever. You sign
Yeah.
leases and
Yeah.
things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's legal documents
know.
involved with it, and
Are you owning this new facility?
No.
So you're just leasing the new facility?
That is correct, yeah.
Aha. You like to keep your options open.
Well, who knows where we're going to go? Who knows what's going to happen? I don't think we quite anticipated needing a larger space so soon. But
yeah, I was going to ask that. When you first opened, did you have in your mind that you were going to need to grow as rapidly as you have?
No,
We gave ourselves 3 years, and we were thinking it was going to be 3 to 4 years before we had to move. But it turns out it's just been so rapid. So it's been 2 years, so we're exceeding our plan.
So it turns out Frederick likes to drink.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd like to hang out, have a good time.
Craft beer is the thing right now.
Well, so then what do you do? What's your plan now? Like for what's in 3 years from now after you move?
We don't know. The space we're setting it up so that we can add additional tank space and other stuff. We're going to be able to expand in this new location
We're going to be there
2
for
or 3 times before we need to
We're going to be there for a while,
think about that.
quite a while.
3 years?
Yeah. 3
5
years
years?
plus.
You guys are throwing a party, aren't you?
We are.
Wait,
are.
first, are we
talking?
Yes, let's talk about the beer real quick. You have.
Fine.
Here, I'll let you pour it since
God.
you told me how horrible I am.
Yeah.
Well, and these are cider glasses. So
No, they are not. The Amazon description said that they are perfectly shaped for craft beer and cider.
Man, this is.
You promised me this would taste like PBR. I don't think it does.
I don't know what to say to that.
So that's my review. What's your review, Chris?
So it doesn't taste like PBR.
Yeah,
I'll take that as a compliment.
That's my review too.
Yeah.
He said,
That's my
"Oh,
review,
Colin,
too."
you'll like this. It tastes like PBR."
This is our autumn lager. What is that? 5.8? I forgot.
I don't know, but you're not in front of the mic.
5.7. This was a collaboration we did with Mad Science Brewing and 1812 Brewery out in Cumberland.
Hey.
So this was a fun little lager that we put together for all of us to share with our festival crowd and our patrons.
It's an alternative to an Oktoberfest. Similar, but a little different.
Which I was surprised at how much I liked it. I'm not typically a lager fan.
It's light, crisp,
It's got a little
a
nuttiness
little bit
to
of a
it.
malt body, a little
Yeah.
bit of nutty
Tastes
flavor.
like PBR.
It's very un-PBR like.
Very un-PBR like.
So do you still like it, Colin, or are you so
I do.
disappointed?
It does remind me of a lager.
Well, it is a lager, so
It does remind me of an Oktoberfest beer.
you're really nailing these beer points.
Yeah, man.
That's why I have Colin in here, because he is the expert when it comes to
Oh,
craft beer.
absolutely, 100%.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I bought your stout in a big can to give to a friend for a birthday, and he really loved it.
One of those cans?
Yeah, one of those cans.
It's called a crowler.
Okay.
Say it with me, crowler.
Growler?
Oh, man. Crowler, man. Crowler. It's a 32-ounce can.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, man, I'm trying to pay you a compliment. I really dug your stout. My friend did.
Which one was it? Because they've had several stouts.
When did I buy it? I would have bought it in August.
Probably the oatmeal.
Yeah.
The
The
oatmeal
oatmeal.
stout. Yeah. Yeah. We don't really do too many stouts in the summer-ish time.
So let's take a quick break
Ooh.
to talk about an awesome event and some things that Roasthouse Pub has going on. During this time, we'll also re-show the video of the new space
Yes.
for anyone joining in now, so they can see
I
the.
want to see this.
You don't get to see it, Colin.
I really like the way it was put together. Again, well done, Graham.
You're welcome.
So Graham finally did something right for the show.
Nah, he's doing great.
And once again, thank you to Roasthouse Pub for their support of the Uncapped Podcast. Tonight, if you're listening currently, is another iteration of Mom's Spaghetti Night, where it's Lancaster Brewing Company against Monument City. You guys should talk to Nico and be part of Mom's Spaghetti Night.
Yeah, that'd be cool if we had some beer to distribute.
And maybe next year.
Yeah, next year.
When you
Definitely next year.
Have a little bit extra.
Yeah.
Then also, next week, they're having their annual Halloween beer dinner with an amazing 5-course menu. If you go onto our Facebook page before Sunday, I have a contest right now to win a pair of tickets to it. If you've never been to a Roasthouse Pub beer dinner, they are amazing. Nico knows how to cook some delicious food.
Absolutely.
And they do an amazing job at pairing the perfect beers with each course.
And they're going to be at our 2-year party.
Awesome.
So we're super excited for them to come out with their food truck.
And so, once again, thank you, Roasthouse Pub. And I think the video's still showing, so no, it's not. Graham, did you ever play it, Graham?
It's only
Yes.
7.5
Okay.
seconds.
I saw it. That's
It's
why I
only-
was
it's
watching
only
your
7
computer.
seconds.
33 seconds.
Gotcha. Hey, I did a good job at. So you alluded to your party.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
So this year we're doing pretty much the same format as we did last year. Food trucks, cornhole tournament, live bands, a bunch of fun. We're moving it though. It's going to be at Building 14 at the Frederick Fairgrounds. We had a pretty large event this year that actually had to be postponed because of weather, and we learned that when you have something that takes a lot of planning and to put together, you've got to have a rain contingency. So we're going to go ahead and move it over to the fairgrounds, Building 14. That's from noon to 10. The tasting room at the brewery will not be open. So feel free to park at the fairgrounds or at the brewery, take a quick walk over. But we're moving operation
Colin
over
should
there.
probably not walk. He'll be out of breath.
And if you buy pre-sale
We'll be out of
tickets,
breath. Yeah,
you get a free beer.
That's true. Yeah.
Pre-sale ticket.
Yep. So we're pre-selling tickets.
So it is very advantageous to purchase a ticket in advance.
Oh yeah. It's $10 in advance.
And there's no risk because it's indoors.
This is
So
true.
you don't have to worry about the weather.
It's true. We're crossing our fingers. We're hoping the weather's nice. We got some cool vendors coming out. But yeah, like Nick was saying, $10 in advance, $10 at the door. If you have the ticket, pre-sale ticket, beer is included in that. So
one beer, right?
Uno Pinto.
Okay. Not unlimited beer.
Yeah, and there's no PBR there, so. Yep. Sorry about that.
Which beers will you be offering?
We're working that out right now. Last year, we had 4 beers outside and our entire lineup inside. So we're trying to work out the portable tap situation. We're hoping to have 6 beers. So whatever they will be, we'll
And we'll have
make that
crowlers
determination.
to go as well.
Yeah,
That's
we're
a
bringing
big can.
We're bringing
Colin.
the operation. So crowler fills will be a thing. We're going to be selling merchandise over there. It's going to be awesome.
So you said you were going to have a bunch of vendors. What?
Yeah, what's
Well,
your
not a
vendors?
bunch of vendors. Canal View, Eric and oh my goodness, what's Eric's wife's
Oh,
name?
man.
Oh man,
This is so bad.
There are a lot of people laughing at you
oh
right
it's
now.
terrible.
Should be ashamed
Because we're
of
great
yourself.
friends. I'm having a little
Not
bit of a
that
brain
good
fart.
of a friend, apparently.
Right.
One of you are a good friend.
They're coming with all of his fine bourbon barrel made stuff. He's got seats, benches, actually fire pits. He's actually going to bring a fire pit. They built fire pits for our wedding. My lovely
Oh,
Yeah, when did you get married?
October 8th.
Oh, I thought it was more recent than that. How'd it go?
What's-
Didn't you brew?
2.5 weeks ago, dude.
Her name's Jessie.
Jesse, oh God,
Didn't you brew
Jesse,
a beer
I'm so
for your
sorry.
wedding?
You know I love you.
You brewed a beer for your wedding.
Yeah, we actually the
That's
wit wedding.
fun.
The wit wedding.
you
Courtney,
try it?
Courtney, my wife, and I designed that beer together. So
Aw,
yeah, it was fun.
that's so nice.
Yeah.
Little collaboration.
Little collab. You know, a little life collab, little beer collab.
That was funny. I
Yeah,
like
what were
that.
we? You got me sidetracked now.
You were talking about
Vendors.
Yeah.
Vendors.
What other
The
vendors?
cheese lady.
Yep. Now is it Lisa, Lauren, Lindsay?
Tammy.
Wow, this is getting worse.
We meet a lot of people. What's her name? It's
Tammy?
we got a cheese vendor coming out. She comes in every Saturday from the farmers market, and we've
Some
bought,
woman just shows up.
Hey, you're really
No,
selling
don't.
this.
This is terrible.
Oh,
I
we
don't
got a
remember
cheese.
her
We got a
name.
cheese coming.
Got a cheese
we
lady.
have barbecue food truck. We got Nico.
Jared from Barbecue is coming out. He's actually going to be at the brewery tomorrow night as well, doing some poutine.
So people could.
I heard you don't. Do you know what poutine is? Do you
It's,
just not eat it?
French fries with gravy. A little meat on there. Bam.
Little meat on there. I have to do a dance, I guess.
Drew Stanton wants to know if there will be s'mores.
Drew, it doesn't matter because he's not allowed to come to the party.
He's uninvited.
He's not invited.
Everyone else in Frederick and greater Frederick area is
Minus
invited.
Drew Sinton. Yeah.
That's a pretty.
Especially, actually, we'll just go ahead and extend that non-invitation to all Miata owners. No, well, yeah, we'll have some roasty goodies for the fire pit.
What other kind of vendors you got?
SOS Safe Ride's going to be out just like he was last year. Big
Oh,
Wayne,
yeah.
Big Wayne going to be taking care of
Wayne's
us.
great.
Yeah,
Take
yeah,
your car and you home.
Yeah.
Cheaper than Uber.
Yep.
Definitely.
Becky Jane Soes and Stephanie are going to be coming out to do. We've done 2 events with them this year. We did some crowler koozies and
Ties.
bow ties.
Obviously, Keith really likes them.
No, listen.
Didn't even
it's
stutter
not,
on their
It's not
name.
like
I
that.
know,
It's not
I
like.
know.
Well, now my brain juices are starting to flow.
Just took a little while.
So they're going to be coming out for a few hours. If you want to sit down and have some fun, sew up some stuff. They bring everything, so you're not going for that one. You don't like that. You don't like pumpkin beer.
Oh,
Colin will like it.
Oh, Colin will like it. Does it taste like PBR?
I already wrote pumpkin beer, Colin.
So a bunch of good stuff, bunch of good times,
And live music.
and live music.
and live music. Who is going to be performing? And how you're going to have music for 10 hours?
No, not the full 10 hours. We're actually still collecting awesome people to come and play music with us. So
Resumes?
we just do you have one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Played at Old Mother once.
That's right, and you
That's
guys were
fun.
awesome. We love your energy. That's Colin from Double Motorcycle. If you guys don't,
There
know,
was
'cause
practically
he's really good at plugging his own band.
there was practically no energy involved in that performance. Colin
not
was
true.
Colin was
That's-
at least 3/4 crippled during that performance.
Well, and then he couldn't walk even more.
Yeah,
after he was
do you
done.
remember? He shot video of the whole.
did.
Chris did, and when you look at me, I look way fat and way sweaty. Like it looks like it rained, and it actually did rain, but I wasn't in the rain.
Yeah, you were. I remember seeing you in the rain. Yeah, you were in the rain.
Thanks, dude.
You 100% looked like you needed a cane after you got off the drum set. So
that was so
your
much
back
pain.
was in pretty bad shape.
It was the same way this past weekend. I'm really not doing it. So who else is playing?
We actually just got the Frederick School of Rock to come out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
you know
because you're
what?
playing there Saturday. Yeah.
And a plug for the Frederick Playlist podcast. This week, just released today, I talked with the owner and founder of the Frederick Rock School.
Nice.
He came in and I interviewed him.
Scott Marshall.
Yeah, do you know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to play in a band called Shaft.
Yeah, we talked about Shaft today. Good dude.
Bet you did.
We saw some of his singers from the school play
They're
at
great.
Rally in the Valley this past weekend, and
yeah.
it was absolutely amazing. So we're happy to have them come out. They're probably going to open up the day for us. I think he's got a few bands that are going to come out and play, and then Double Motorcycle.
Boom.
Yeah,
Who's that?
we're excited to have you guys.
Got the working week.
The working week, and then
What about Hucklebuck?
Hucklebuck can't make it. They got something going on.
When do you have a double motorcycle beer? You have a Hucklebuck beer.
Do you want
Well-
some of this, Keith?
Well, yeah, sure.
I guess, yeah. Nick wanted to move
I'll
away
go. I'll take care of it.
And Nick, why don't you tell us about this beer? Wow.
So this
Or
is
you can tell them
a
about our headliner real quick. The headline band.
the headlining band name is Khaleesi's. They are a rock band. They're pretty good. They
At a Hagerstown.
That's one of the most glowing endorsements
At a
I've
Hagerstown.
no,
ever.
they're pretty good. And
They're pretty
I think
all right. They play music.
Somebody told me they're getting ready to go on tour with Shinedown.
Oh.
I don't know if
We
that's
haven't
true,
validated
but
that yet, but
we've
we're
heard that.
yeah, we'll
They're
talk to
headlining for
George about
Shinedown?
Just touring with
that.
them.
They're headlining for Shinedown.
Yes.
No, so we haven't verified that, but either way, they're very talented. They have a lot of energy, and we're looking forward to having them come out for our party. They will be the closers for sure.
So I
Oh, that's offensive.
I need new glasses, but someone wants that shirt that you have on. I guess.
Keith
This
has.
one?
I'm guessing Keith's shirt.
Oh, this is our new baseball tee. We have them available in the tasting room now.
Bill,
And we will also
Bill
have them
wants
at
that
the
shirt.
2-year party.
How much?
I think
how
these
much
are,
will they be?
I think these are 22. If
They're gonna be
I'm
on
not
sale at the
22
party.
bucks.
We're gonna be making sure everybody has a good time at the party. We'll be throwing some discounts and some cool things out all
Get
day,
a T-shirt cannon.
Yeah.
I got an old potato gun. I can
Dude, there
check
was
out
a
story.
there was a guy at Rally in the Valley last weekend, and I swear he had a shirt gun made out of 2-liter bottles. It was like duct taped together, and they were shooting them. I think we might have to do a little DIY.
All right.
Ball
I do
up-
have an old potato gun.
Just ball
in
up
my
the
dad's
shirt,
garage.
walk around, and throw it at people's face.
just so hard.
There you
Just
go.
make a boom sound with your mouth.
All right, a quick break from your stupid party. Let's talk about this beer.
Yeah. Okay.
This
what do you
is
got?
We did a
Oh, this
pumpkin
is
beer,
Basic Witch.
and we didn't want it to be overly spiced because tends to have a dry, chalky texture and feel to it.
And nutmeg's disgusting,
So
There's nutmeg in this beer.
but you can't really taste it because of your trick that you told me
There's
that
no
you do.
trick.
Well, not a trick, but the way you do it instead of
trick.
Yeah, we brew beer with trickery.
We we were hanging out with the Beastmaster last week,
Yeah.
and
Beastmaster.
we had this little pouch with magic dust in it.
That's
And
a
if you
movie I haven't
sprink-
seen in
And if
forever.
you sprinkle it on the nutmeg, it actually makes it taste less like nutmeg.
Yeah.
That's our trick, by the way.
Beastmaster.
All right. So we made a roasty porter that's light and, 6.6, not too heavy, not too light. We got a little maple in there, a little roastiness, and we took a bunch of pumpkin meat
Pumpkin meat?
and we cooked it down.
I took a bunch of pumpkin meat.
And we cooked it down.
Nick did a good job of tossing some on the ground that did not end up back into it. I'll add.
But,
Oh, the pumpkin?
Yeah.
Oh, were you there when we
Yeah.
put it in the fermenter? Oh.
No.
Well, that's good.
When you
We were
were
cooking it.
cooking it down.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, cooking pumpkin under a flame, it starts to like bubble up and spit. Yeah,
Then
you can really
Nick
hurt yourself.
Messes things up by tossing it all over the place.
So yeah, this is I would say a light to medium body beer. Good flavor, good spice notes on it.
It is
Not
good.
too overwhelming.
Just very subtle.
Yeah.
And it's just enough to keep you interested without getting your palate completely blown out.
But you had said something about why I don't find this one disgusting.
I mean, I don't know if it's a trick, but we like to roast our pumpkin meat with the spices on them rather than adding all the spices into the boil or into secondary or whatever.
So is that how a pumpkin beer is normally done?
Everybody's got a little bit of a different way of doing their thing.
So are the disgusting ones done with it added?
I don't know. Ask a brewer whose pumpkin beer you hate.
I don't know if they're in it. There aren't a lot of
Southern
pumpkin
Tier.
beers in Frederick. Yeah, Colin hates Southern Tiers.
Have you had the Pumpkin?
The Pumpkin. That was a top pumpkin beer staple for a long time. It
that's
still
what-
is. I mean,
that's what I
they
explained to-
sell so much of it.
That's what I explained to
It's
Colin when
overly
he...
spiced.
It tastes like candy. I mean, I broke
Oh,
out
this
in
was
sweats.
this
I
is
started
your
breathing hard.
this is your first article in the Uncapped magazine, right?
Yeah,
in the
that
back.
awesome magazine.
Listen, I really enjoyed that article, by the
Well,
way.
thank you.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
I like your style of
Thank you, too.
of
That article
freelance
was my
writing.
idea.
Oh, okay.
Listen to
I
him.
assigned it to him.
He
Because I
I
knew,
assigned
He
it.
doesn't
I knew he
assign
would do an
anything.
amazing job at it.
He did.
Grow up, Chris.
All right,
This
back
is
to
good. This is good beer.
Yeah, it's subtle. It's subtle.
Yeah.
You can
I dig it.
You're not
I
blown away.
told you would like it.
I just don't like pumpkin. You're on notice, Southern Tier.
I can't wait till I approach them to come on and.
They're
Whatever
kind
you-
of close, right?
Well, they have a brew pub in Pittsburgh.
Oh. Okay.
Well, we're glad you guys like it.
Yeah.
We're glad you all like it.
What's the other one you brought?
That is our abstract IPA. That's a wheat IPA with mosaic hops.
And it's really good.
It's a pretty
Saving
pretty
it for
good
last.
pretty good beer.
Here's a question. Do you guys remember the first beers you brought for the first episode of Uncapped?
Black Betty.
Pumpkin beer, or homegrown pumpkin.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you I hated it then, or was I nicer?
I kind of forget what
I
you
don't
tell
know.
me
Yeah, we don't really remember anything.
fast
I
after
don't
you
know.
say something to me. Yeah, so I don't remember. We did the Black
was
Black
mean.
Betty, right?
Yeah, I don't remember bringing more than that. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
we brought the pumpkin.
I guess we could you could edit in the little recap.
We brought
Like
the
right
roasted.
now,
We brought the roasted.
bam, we're
maple,
pouring this.
we brought the roasted maple stout, the pumpkin, and the Black Betty.
There's no way we brought all of that.
Yeah.
You had those.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah.
You had those little awesome oil cans.
Yep.
Yep.
What?
Yep. Had to get rid of them somehow.
Well, that's cool. What was your favorite? So you guys, you're gonna have 2 years. You have a year. Year of Uncapped, 2 years of Old Mother.
Yeah.
At what point did you guys begin to intersect? Did you always want them to be the first guest? I'm switching this on you, Chris.
I mean, from the second that they opened,
That we locked eyes.
I was like, man, I'm going to start a podcast, and these guys are going to be my first guest.
And then, ironically, they were your first guest at the Uncapped building at the Great Frederick Fair. And those podcasts, to my knowledge, will never be heard.
They're going in the treasure chest.
It's a fairly safe bet that, like, when I die, those will be the
Yeah, you
someone against my.
You know how the government releases top secret documents after 15
Yeah.
years? That's going to be that.
Yeah.
Those are the B sides.
Right.
I
B-sides.
don't know, like D or F sides.
We tried a fried
Burn
Oreo,
this
though.
cassette.
Were you
We
guys
did.
part of
There
the
was-
fried Oreos?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
because
what I thought,
it was because Nick had never had a fried Oreo.
What'd you think?
One fried Oreo a year could be okay.
I'll tell you what, fried Oreos changed my life. I'd never had a fried Oreo until this year, and they're amazing. They're amazing.
Which of your beers would you pair with a fried Oreo?
Here we go with this again.
That's
It's not
a good
like anybody
question.
heard the answer when you
Yeah.
first asked it.
I don't know. I mean, the easiest answer would be a stout because the chocolate and the chocolate, but
You know who really
Gotta
likes
throw-
stouts?
who's that?
Colin's friend.
Oh, Colin's friend. Yeah. Really?
Colin's friend?
No,
Yeah.
Colin really likes stouts. That's all he ever talks about.
Oh, yeah.
He talk about any other beer. How about a stout?
Yeah. Yeah, I wanna work on a stout. Do you guys want to make a double
So you-
motorcycle beer?
So you drink PBR and stouts.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
All right.
Some natty bows.
Could make a double stout.
double stout cycle.
Have you ever? What's the?
Why is that lost on everybody?
What's the beer? Remember the beer that Adroit? I don't know if Adroit Theory still does it. was it called Cannibal something? They used PBR.
Fine Young Cannibals.
No,
They use
they used PBR as the brew water.
yes.
That
Oh.
might be up your alley.
That's
and it was a
interesting.
stout, so I'll have to do some research. I'll get to you.
Can we
I'll
do
get
it?
back
Double
to you.
stout cycle?
Where are you designing a beer right now? Like we're having a conversation over here, and you're
Hey Keith,
yes.
can you tell me about a bat brew?
Oh, a bat brew. That's
and can you guess who requested you talk about that?
that has to be either Rennie or his lovely wife,
Nope.
McDermott,
No.
or no bat brew. Derek's not on Facebook. It's got to be one of my old England peeps. Dennis.
No.
I'm trying to think.
Although this is probably riveting listening, I'll just tell you it's Andrew.
Andrew
Andrew
who?
Hensel.
Oh, yeah, dude. He was homebrewing long before I was.
Wait,
All right,
did you notice
Bat
he
Brew.
said Andrew who?
Anyway, bat brew. Yeah, I started brewing in England, and our squadron logo was a bat, and so we had bat brew, and in fact, Colin, you will appreciate that the first beer that we actually ever brewed.
Was a stout. I'm telling
Imagine
you,
that.
man.
Imagine
We
that.
The
were
first
ma-
beer I ever
this-
brewed was a porter, and it was horrible.
The first batch that we ever did turned out real good. The second batch, not so good.
Did you drink
No.
it warm?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the best way to drink beer, right?
No, stouts.
Pilsners are delicious warm.
I've always heard if you go to Ireland, they have Guinness like warm.
It's not warm.
No, it's
Everybody says that English people drink beer warm. It's
yeah,
not warm.
They
It's
like put it in the
50
microwave.
Who is this guy?
Oh, that is Colin
They
McGuire.
do not. They put beer in
They
the
like
microwave.
preheat it to 350, and then they drink it, and they're like, "Oh, I don't have.
I like to
this
heat-
is warm."
I like to heat my beer up like I heat baby bottles up.
See?
Boil some water and put the can in the boiling water for a little bit. Toss it
Yeah.
around, let it warm up.
You should boil it in PBR.
Shout out
so
to Bat Brew though. Thanks for tuning in, Mr. Hensel.
Speaking of stouts, what are your opinions of Guinness in Maryland?
Ooh, good question.
Bring it on. I mean, I think it's we're all small business. Well, I mean Guinness is I guess big business, but
I
I mean
guess.
it doesn't hurt the craft beer movement in the state.
Didn't you go to their opening?
They
Or whatever
no,
that
is.
it's today.
Oh.
What? No, you went to the soft.
Yeah, I went to
Last
one of
week.
their soft. Yeah,
How
Yeah.
was it?
it was good. They had for the first time ever extra
20 taps
foreign-
of all Guinness. Would you like a Guinness? A Guinness? A Guinness? A Guinness? A Guinness? A
They
Guinness?
had
They're branching out a little bit.
they had their extra foreign stout for the first time on draft, which was delicious.
The 200-year anniversary one or whatever it
Yeah,
was.
that one's good too. They did not have that on
Oh.
draft, but it was good. And the IPA that they made, not the nitro one that they have canned, but the one that the brewers made there was really good.
That's cool. Yeah, no, I mean,
It doesn't bother us.
Yeah.
You can't control anything. People are going to do what they're going to do. The world's going to move and change, and you just roll with it.
Do you guys have favorite local wines and spirits? Ooh, good question.
yeah,
Colin.
I mean, we, I mean,
Thank goodness
Coming-
you're here to pat yourself on the back.
right? Yeah, good question, Colin. No, I mean, from our perspective, from a craft perspective, we appreciate just being in the tight circle of like everybody that's doing their thing. 10th Ward, Dragon, McClintock, and all the wineries. I'm not much of a big wine drinker.
How about, do you guys do you ever drink spirits though?
Occasionally.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
I'm from Shepherdstown. I hang out with spirits. It's the most haunted town in the world.
I like turtles.
He doesn't believe in ghosts. He doesn't believe in ghosts.
No, I do drink. I like to drink whiskey.
Oh.
I like
Do
whiskey.
you have a favorite local whiskey?
Um,
Clintock has a white whiskey. Does Dragon have a whiskey?
McClintock's
Yeah, they
going
do.
to have an amazing whiskey in
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, 2
Yeah, right?
years.
Well, is it going
That
to be a
we'll
whiskey
talk
or a
about
bourbon?
sometime. No, it'll be a whiskey.
It'll be a whiskey.
I like all of them. Everybody around here has their own flair and their
Yeah, Flying Dog.
different points
and,
of interest that I enjoy in all of them.
Mark just released Fear the Dragon. That's the most recent release, right? Wasn't it? Their barrel-aged bourbon that they did with Flying Dog.
Yeah, I think he's
That
had
was
something
really
else
smooth.
released, but that was like the last. Big
They're
one.
doing canned cocktails.
Saw that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to know who does his videos. We know who does his videos. Mark does them. He's a master of everything.
So do you have any exciting beers coming up? Anything you want to talk about? Plug.
A plug. Oh, are you referring to what I think you're referring to?
The party.
No. We did we just put an horchata type style cream ale in the cooler. We used toasted coconut. Took a little bit of love from the Burnside Swinger that was a hit for us this summer, and we used some cinnamon and a little bit of milk sugar. So
It's pretty nice.
The tastes are coming out really well, very balanced. So that's going to be a fun beer for us. Hopefully, to be ready by the 2-year party. We
got a few more that we've just brewed, but we're not going to tell you guys yet. We'll wait till
Why?
we get closer to the party. It'll be a little more fun that way. You know what I'm saying?
Party's in 2 weeks.
I know.
It's true.
Yeah.
So talk about them.
Nah. They're like old buddies. You just, you just don't want to talk about too much.
Wait till they show up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Are you brewing PBR?
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything else?
I'm brewing PBR
Got
right
any?
now. Are we? Yeah, I guess we can talk about. I don't know if we've really come up with a name for it yet. The bandwagon, or
Well, we could just say that we
Don't
are
hate me
doing
'cause you hate me,
something.
you
That's a
know?
good one too.
Cash me
Was-
outside.
Cash.
Apparently that's a thing.
Nick just learned about the Cash Me Outside girl today, so
Nick just learned about memes.
we're updating him on. Yeah, right. Memes, right?
There's this thing called a meme.
I thought it was a May.
Well, you can just give the general idea of what, or even just.
So I'm actually. Is this for your? For your birthday?
Yes.
What do I get?
We're doing a collaboration with the Uncapped, man, and you're part of it.
I'm not part of Uncapped. I'm
It's
here
not a
against
stout.
my will.
It's not. Well then,
Chris assigned him to be here.
yes. Yeah, we're gonna do
Yeah. Chris assigned me.
You will be here
You
at
will
2
be
o'clock,
here.
sharp.
If I wasn't here, he's going to lock me in a closet until Tuesday. Double stout cycle.
If you want your ration of lunch, you will be here at 2.
So you guys are going to make a beer for Chris's birthday.
We're gonna make a beer for Chris's birthday. It's gonna be
Epic.
5 times dry hopped. No. Yeah, we're just gonna do. There's so many. Is faux pas the right word? There's just everybody's taking descriptions and processes to a whole new level these days. So
We're
gonna have a little bit of fun with it. We're
something
gonna have a little bit of
amazing.
fun with it. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
All right. Well, we only have 2 more minutes per Graham Buzzkill Colin.
Cullen, not Colin.
I said Cullen.
No, you didn't.
Whatever. And so do you have anything? You have 2 minutes. Go. Anything? Anyone want to say
Plug
something?
the party. Plug the party.
Plug
November
to-
11th. Please come out and see us.
Pre-sale tickets, 1 free beer.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe you should tell people where to get tickets.
In our tasting room, 911 East Patrick Street. Pfft. If you don't know, now you know.
You can also get them on Ticketmaster.
That is not true.
So 10 words to sum up your first 2 years.
Dude, I can't even.
Go. Dude, I can't even. You have 6 left.
What in the hell happened to our lives so fast?
Ooh.
Dang.
Perfect.
I'm just going to leave it at that.
That's it. That should
Yeah,
be
he's
the
got
end.
it.
End it
He's
now.
got
Drop the mic.
He's
Punch the computer.
Wait, you have 1 more minute.
God damn it.
1 more minute.
What is your since the last time we talked to you, what's the number one best thing that's happened to you in the past year?
Personally?
I got married. It's
I was
pretty
just-
freaking cool.
I was waiting for you to say something else so I could just tell you how much trouble you're going to be in.
No.
No, I personally and with the brewery.
It's been a super highlight.
highlight. Never mind. Graham said we're done.
Whatever, man.
Meeting me.
I saved
That's what
children
I
from a
thought.
burning bus, and you'd cut me out. What the hell?
Nick saw me jump in a drainage pond on 70.
No,
That
everyone
was-
on Instagram saw you
Yeah,
jumped
that's
in a
true.
drainage pond.
Hey, listen, bachelor party. I was allowed. It's all good.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being a huge part of Uncapped.
Aw.
Oh yeah, happy anniversary, man.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary.
You guys are good
Well
for
done.
the scene, 100%.
Well done. Well done.
Great for the scene.
And I can't wait for your party.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for listening.
I wish I
Appreciate it.
wasn't here.
Thank Colin for existing and just being there.
Phew, man, those are some dance moves.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Get back to work.
Cheers.